We already know that Steve cried.
I cried, yeah, you heard mine. Yeah, I cried. Yeah. Yeah, vulnerability.
Yeah, I know, it's hard to choose just one, right?
Like for the character or for just like hanging out, fooling around?
The character.
The character moments. I love when Zuko went on a date. Because I like to go on dates. but also for Zuko, you know, he's so busy doing, you know, the angsty, like, I'm trying to capture the avatar, get my, you know, like he's so much on that, so much as being this, like, badass kid, that when, you know, he gets to go on a date, and it's like this kind of beautiful moment, and he's trying to, you know, get his game on. It was cool because he, like, set everything on, you know, he got the fire bending, so he's, like, puts the, like, the lanterns on fire. That was like smooth, you know? And I always wonder what happened to that girl. I'm like, what happened to her, Zuko? Like, what did you do with her?
Yeah, some fan fiction has answered that question.
Yeah. Great detail.
But I love that. I love that, like, the romantic side of Zuko for like a hot second.
Yeah. Zuko the musical.
Well, I pay a lot of money to see that. But I feel almost the opposite, where I feel like, you know, I get frustrated with Cora because she is so headstrong, and so I like those moments where she does lose her cool or where she embarrasses herself or gets embarrassed. I like, you know, the show is so beautifully drawn, and like there are so many moments where she's just like, oh, she's such a badass, and sometimes I think like, oh, she's too much of a badass, and I'm such a dork, and like, I'll never be as cool as Cora. And so when something happens where she gets embarrassed and like they draw her where all of a sudden like her eyes bulge out and she's like super uncomfortable, or when she gets really mad about something, I get really on board for that. So thinking about like even just like in the first season when, you know, she wakes up on Mako's shoulder and she's like, ah! You know, the whole like awkward teenager like, what? I'm not in here. I love that. Or like there's that one episode where, I think it's the same episode where Bolin gets drunk on the noodles, which was the most thing ever of all time. But isn't there like, I feel like she's walking down, like maybe she's with Bolin, like it might even be that episode where she like, the writers and the animators just have her have this like total like freak out where all of a sudden she's like, Aah! And you see her eyes get really big and like sweat comes off. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but like I just love those moments because they're so cartoonish, you know.
I love how you talk with your hands.
What? Just see me in the booth and I'm like,
they're walking. I'm like, what is she doing?
I have to remember what walking is like. I have to give myself a visual guide.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.